Big projects don't fail because people are lazy. They fail because people get overwhelmed. You open a blank document, start making notes, maybe create a spreadsheet, and before long, you've got 20 browser tabs open with no clear idea what to do first. That's exactly where Claude AI can help. Today, I'll show you how to use Claude to plan almost any project from scratch, whether it's a home renovation, a business launch, a brand redesign, a major event, or something you've been putting off for months. The goal is not to make Claude do the project for you. The goal is to let Claude organize the chaos so you can finally start moving. The first thing every big project needs is a project brief. Most people skip this step, and that's why projects drift, budgets explode, and deadlines get missed. Instead of staring at a blank page, tell Claude, I'm planning a kitchen renovation. Help me create a complete project brief that includes goals, scope, budget categories, timeline estimates, risks, and unanswered questions. Claude can turn that messy idea into a structured framework in seconds. Now, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting with goals, categories, decisions to make, risks to watch, and questions you still need to answer. That alone can save you hours of confusion. Once you have the project brief, the next step is the action plan. Knowing what needs to happen is only half the battle. You also need to know what order it needs to happen in. Paste your project brief into Claude and tell it. Create a step-by-step project plan with phases, milestones, dependencies, and estimated completion dates. This is where Claude becomes really useful. It can identify tasks you forgot, point out what depends on what, and organize everything into a logical sequence. Instead of having a giant list of random tasks, you get a plan that shows what comes first, what comes next, and what could slow the whole project down. Now let's talk about communication, because every big project involves people. That might be family members, contractors, clients, partners, vendors, or team members. Claude can help you write project updates, approval requests, meeting summaries, scope change explanations, and professional emails that keep everyone on the same page. Instead of spending 30 minutes trying to write the perfect update, you can tell Claude what happened and who needs to hear it. Then ask it to write the message in a clear, calm, professional tone. You still review it, but Claude gets you past the blank page. The next use case is problem solving, because no project goes perfectly. Budgets change, vendors fall through, timelines slip, people miss deadlines. Most people panic because they're trying to solve the problem emotionally. Claude helps you slow down and think through it logically. For example, you could tell Claude, my contractor just backed out 2 weeks before the project deadline. Give me my options, rank them by risk, and tell me what I should do first. Now, instead of just reacting, you have a decision framework. You can compare options, understand trade-offs, and choose your next move with a clearer head. Finally, use Claude to create a final checklist before the project wraps up. As you get close to the finish line, paste in your original plan and ask Claude, based on this project plan, create a final completion checklist and identify anything that is commonly overlooked. This is where Claude can catch the little things that are easy to forget, like approvals, payments, follow-up emails, final inspections, documentation, or loose ends that could cause problems later. A checklist seems simple, but it can be the difference between almost finished and actually finished. And that's the real value of using Claude for project planning. It doesn't replace your vision. It doesn't make every decision for you. It simply gives structure to the ideas, tasks, people, deadlines, and problems that would otherwise stay scattered in your head. So if you've got a big project sitting on the back burner because it feels too complicated to start, open Claude today and describe exactly what you're trying to accomplish. Ask it for a project brief. Turn that into an action plan. Use it to communicate, solve problems, and finish with a checklist. If this helped, hit the like button. Subscribe for more practical Claude AI tutorials. and tell me in the comments what project you're planning next. Claude writes the scripts. I just hit publish.